So, last weekend my cousin Dave decided it was finally time to unveil his magnum opus to the family, a homebrewed beer he'd been fermenting in his living room closet for the past 6 weeks. Now, Dave is one of those guys who reads half an article, watches a quarter of a YouTube video, and then claims he's an expert. So when he asked us all over for a tasting party, I was expecting maybe a couple of weirdly flavored ales and at least one smoky explosion story. What I wasn't expecting was to walk into his apartment and be greeted by a sticky fog rolling out from the living room, and a faint, hoppy mist on every available surface, including the cat. At first, Dave tried to play it cool. "Yeah, that's just the natural carbonation process," he said, waving his hand through the air as if he was Gandalf and the fog was just a minor inconvenience. But as we got closer to the source, it became clear something had gone very, very wrong. The closet door was bulging outwards like it was hiding a demon made of yeast, and there was a faint, continuous hissing from inside. Dave, undeterred, grabbed a towel, wrapped it around his head like a makeshift hazmat hood, and cracked the door open. Instantly, a geyser of beer foam shot out and hit the ceiling fan, transforming the entire room into what I can only describe as a scene from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, if Willy Wonka had majored in fermentation and questionable decision-making. We spent the next hour trying to contain the spread. My aunt was running around with baking soda, my uncle was trying to vacuum up the foam, it's just like snow, right? And Dave's roommate was googling "can beer mold kill you" on his phone. The cat, who had previously been white, was now sporting a fashionable amber hue and looked about as done with his situation as the rest of us. By the time the foam settled, the humidity in the room felt like we were inside a German beer hall sauna, and the windows had fogged up so much we couldn't see out. My little brother started writing his name in the condensation, then stopped when he realized his finger tasted like IPA. The kicker? Dave looked around at the sticky chaos, shrugged, and said, "Well, on the bright side, at least now my landlord can't say this place doesn't have character. In fact, I think I've invented something new, brewmidity. So if anyone needs me, I'll be bottling Dave's living room lager, now available with 80% relative humidity and just a hint of drywall."